This reading, we will be doing multiple choice question. See this multiple choice question, and already we have done list of heading for this same reading, and definitely we have done complete the notes, means filling the blanks for the same reading in the previous video. Please check it out. Now I am going to do this multiple choice question. There are 3 questions they have given. Let's discuss how to do multiple choice question and how to get correct answers in multiple choice question. That's more important. And in next video we are going to do this line graph. So many line graphs are there. That was also part of 9th May 2024 IELTS exam in India. Let's understand how to do multiple choice question. First, you should know the strategy of multiple choice questions. Definitely, first read the instructions. Always same instructions will be there for multiple choice question. Now coming to the main point, the earliest stages of writing. So this is the incomplete sentence. They have not asked you whether the main purpose of writing and all. Nothing. Only incomplete sentence they have given, and we have to select out of these 4 options. First, we will not read anything from this option. Definitely, we have read the earliest stages of writing. So earliest word we have found it in first paragraph. So we for this reading we have already done two types of question, list of heading and filling the blanks. So that's why I'm telling you this was in first paragraph. When you are doing any reading, so just open your brain. So don't think that we have read, so something it should be in your mind that you can correlate the things that we have read this word somewhere in the paragraph, and some locations definitely most of the people just remember it. That's why those who can remember the words where we have read in which paragraph, they can get good band scores and they will save their time. Now, earliest stages of writing. After getting the location of these words, okay, this sentence, then we will read it some sentences above, some sentences below, means 2-3 lines below and above. Then we will come back here and try to eliminate 2 options, 2 or 3 options. So everything will be given in the passage, but some opposite thing will be given here. Okay, so that's why it will not match. Only correct answer will be matching properly. I will show you. So let's go to first paragraph. So first paragraph, they were saying the earliest stages of writing. Everything we have got. Now let's read it. Is called pre-writing or proto-literary and depends on direct representations of objects rather than representing them with letters and symbols. So objects they were representing, not letters or other symbols. Evidence for this stage, because 15,000, I think that word I have got it. 15,000 years ago, although the exact dates are debatable, this kind of pro-literate cave painting have been found in Europe. With the best known example this and this. These petrographs, pictures on rock show typical scenes and include represent. So everything we have read it, and here also they were talking. They are painted with pigments made from natural materials including crushed stones, minerals and all. Okay, now let's read the options, because this paragraph we are reading it second time. We know basic story of this paragraph. Okay, now I will show you options. Here we have got this 15,000. It means this line is given, but before selecting the option only on the basis of one word, then your answer may get wrong. Word discovered, the early stages of writing, word discovered 15,000 years ago and are found all over the world. So this definitely it is given. Dates back to about 15,000 years ago. Okay, although dates are debatable, that doesn't matter. Are found all over the world. So it is given like that. So here they have given Europe is also given, southwestern France is also given, Africa is also America. So where is Asian countries? So it means it was not all over. So that is wrong option. Are pictures which show the natural life of the time. Are pictures which show the natural life. Okay. These petrographs show typical scenes of the period and include representative of people, animals and activities. But That doesn't mean that natural life of the time they are not showing. Picture of animals, people and other activities. Okay, typical scenes of the period. So that is not relating to actual natural life of the time. So that is also wrong. Are called petrographs and were painted with natural materials. So this also we have got in the last lines. Most of them beautiful and vibrancy immediate, that we still recognize these are painted with pigments made from natural materials. So this is painted with natural material, are called petrographs. So where is petrographs? Petrographs is here. These petrographs paint pictures on rock, show typical scenes. So petrographs, they are known as, so it means this will come. Could not describe concept. So is it given like any concept kind of thing? Is not given anywhere in this paragraph. So this is also wrong. Now next, the earliest pictograms. Do it with me. Definitely you will get benefit. It will be beneficial video for you if you are watching this full video and how I am selecting the answer. Earliest pictograms. Now in next paragraph, they pictograms. So in A, so nothing, they are not talking about pictograms. So here pictogram is not here. It is also not there. Now let's move to fourth paragraph. Here pictograms is in fourth paragraph, the earliest pictograms. Okay, so let's read the paragraph little bit one more time, and definitely we will all read all the options. An early form of writing is the use of pictographs, which are pictures used to communicate. Pictograms have been found from almost every part of the world and every era of development and are still in use primitive communities nowadays. They represent objects, idea directly. They tend to be simple in the sense they are not a complex or full picture, although they are impressively difficult to interpret to an outsider. Okay, let's read little bit more. Or localized societies, they are never intended to be detailed testimony which could be interpreted by outsiders, but to serve instead as aid memories to the other. Okay, so let's read options, then we will try to find eliminate. First, it represent complex objects and are difficult to understand. Complex here, so represents the earliest pictograms represent complex objects and are difficult to understand. So here, not a complex or full picture, although they are impressively difficult to interpret. So here, not a complex, but here they are saying it represent complex objects. So this is wrong. Opposite thing they are talking, that's why. Represent comparatively simple objects and are easy to understand. Okay, simple objects, where it is simple. So a simple word, I have read it here. They are never some modern, no, simple era. They represent objects, they tend to be in the simple word. They tend to be simple in the sense that they are not complex. So this is not. Represent comparatively simple objects and are easy to understand. So easy to understand, it is not there. That are impressively difficult to interpret means easy to understand, means difficult to interpret means difficult to understand. Here they are saying easy to understand. So this is also wrong. Are a record of events for outsiders. Now let's read it. Record of events for outsider. They are never intended to detail testimony which could be interpreted by. They were never intended to be a detailed testimony. Testimony means some example kind of thing. You can just take it as something which could be interpreted by outsiders. It means outsiders can't interpret everything, but to serve instead as aid memories to the author, rather as we might keep a diary in the personal shorthand. So everything could be understood by outsiders, are a record of events for outsiders. So this also not exactly matching. Are fairly simple but may not be easy to understand. Yeah, it is given. See this. They tend to be simple in the sense that they are not complex, although they are impressively difficult to interpret. See this, fairly simple means that was not, they are not a complex. So both things they have given. It was not a complex, means it was little bit simple but difficult to understand by outsider. Fairly simple but may not be easy to interpret by outsider. So that is the answer. Okay, now 40th question. Now this multiple choice question about 5,000 years ago. Okay, so 5,000 years ago, 8,000 is here and 5,000 is in this paragraph. See this. So let's read it, what it is saying. You also do it with me. So 5,000 years ago, Sumerian pictograms had spread to other areas, and Sumerians had made a major advance towards modern writing with the development of this principle, which means that symbols could be used to indicate sounds. This was done trying using a particular symbol not only for one thing it originally, but also for anything which was pronounced. So I have read it almost, because I am reading it second time, because for doing first question we had and even for fill in the blanks we have read this paragraph. Now let's find. Sumerians were developing sounds. Had spread. No, they were not developing. Sumerian pictograms had spread to other areas. It means they have already developed it. So were developing sounds? No, they were spreading it. In fact, Sumerians were writing in a modern style, had made a major advance towards modern writing with the development of this principle. Were writing in a modern style. So that is not clearly given. Were writing in a modern style. They had made a major advance towards modern writing with the development of this principle. So this principle is not given, so we will just make it wrong. Pictograms were used over a wide area. Pictograms were used over a wide area, but wide area, I think we have read it here. Somewhere I have read it, wide area. See this. Here in this paragraph, I will just show it to you. Which are used to pictograms have been found from almost every part of the world, and every era of development are still in this. So here it is given, but where 5,000 word is there, had to spread to other areas. Sumerians had made a major advance to this was done, symbol originally presented. Were used over a wide area. Pictogram symbols could have only one meaning. So let's find this word also. So match. Pictogram symbols could have one meaning. Symbols, pictogram symbols they are talking about here, which mean that symbols could be used to indicate sounds. This was done trying using a particular symbol not only for the thing it originally represented, but also for anything which was pronounced in a similar way. Okay, so here could only have one meaning. So no, this is also wrong, because here they are saying used to indicate sounds. This was done using a particular symbol, but not only for the thing it originally represented, but also for anything which was pronounced in a similar way. It means this is also wrong, so that will come. So that location is here, that I have already shown it to you. Used every part of the pictograms they have used it, so that's why this will come, because all three are wrong according to the given statement.